All right, it's Wednesday morning, February 15th, 2023. 56 degrees in the shop, 77 degrees in the sun, but it's still gonna be a chilly day today. So I'm gonna be up potting some of my fig cuttings into 1 gallon. As you can see, I've got them all cleaned off, and I've got a little bit of starter soil at the bottom and backup soil to top it off here. And so the ones I'm gonna be doing is gonna be Brooklyn White. As you can see, this has been in a 50-50 perlite vermiculite mix. Doing great. It's got lots of roots going on. I just find it's hard to really regulate the moisture of these cups. Like I feel this one's really heavy, but you see I've got lots of roots going on. This is an Osborne Prolific, and it's starting off nicely. And you know, in Southern California, springtime is right around the corner, and it's already starting to heat up. So I really want to get my plants outdoors where they're going to be able to, you know, cycle themselves through the dry and the moist parts of the day. So far, I've got a couple other ones potted up, and they're doing nicely. And some of my other sticks that are just in the dirt have really started to wake up already. So I'm going to get these ones out. Here's a Brooklyn White. You can see really doing good, and it's been in there since December 20th, as most of these other ones. Here's January 17th on this one, another 12, 15 there. We got a Flounders. So I'm gonna put a 6-pack of these together, and I'm gonna put them out in the sun. Here's a Celeste from 1220. See, the leaves are starting to look a little droopy, but I wanna get these in the pot so I can start feeding them nicely and not worry about getting them too soggy, because I'll get good drainage and good sun out here. And here's a white Cadota. And a barking dog. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and label all of these pots, and then I'll set this up on a tripod, and we will go ahead and, especially some of these ones that are in the vermiculite mix, those are gonna be a little bit more tricky, but my idea is hope that these come out in somewhat of a root ball. All right, sit tight. Coffee. All right, and now I know this is going to be such a mess, but I wanted to do this. Coco, quiet. I wanted to do this inside because it's pretty windy outside, and lighting will probably be better in here, and maybe less disturbances, but not from the dogs. Okay, so first is going to be this Brooklyn White, like I said, perlite mix. And it's time to just sacrifice the lid instead of trying to get it out from underneath. So I just go ahead and give this a cut across here. And the lid's gone. So on the bottom here, I don't know if we could see, but I had put pumice, and I've noticed that the roots stick to the pumice really well and slide out because it's a little extra weight. At least that's how it was with the coco coir. But this one, I should have given this more water. I wasn't expecting this result. But either way, we've got a really good root structure I'm quite pleased with. Got to move my coffee because I'm going to be getting some soil in it. Okay, so I want to build this up just a hair because I want this to sit high enough in here to give the roots some room. And I'm just going to gently push the roots down, especially around the very edge, so I don't get any kind of air voids in there. All right, well, there's the first one. This Osborne Prolific is just doing really well. So I want to get this guy, like I said, in the dirt and get him to start his little journey. Okay, there's a mess. All right, I wanted to kind of show you guys, but like I said, this is just going to be a mess. It should be done outside in the nursery. But we're going to try and stay organized and get this done in here. All right, that's number 2. All right, so let's get this other Brooklyn white, since this one is doing so phenomenal. And this, you could even see roots coming out of the top. So this is definitely one that needs to go. There we go. That's crazy. All right, it's more of a mess than I was hoping for, but what can you do, right? Next, we're going to do Celeste. Like I said, this one's getting a little droopy, but it's been sitting here all morning in this window, and it's got plenty of roots, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this thing started. If my weather turns and we get any kind of frost, I mean, I could always move this inside, but like I said, zone 10B, we're not going to really have an issue at all with any kind of anything lower than 36 degrees. And I don't mind all that cocoa coir going in there because it will definitely help. Okay, and last is going to be a Flanders fig. We're going to go ahead and get this guy in here as well. And we are going to just hope for the best here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut the camera off. I'm going to clean up this mess that I've got going on here and get these things back in the rack. Oh, I see one more that was hidden back here. So this might as well. I don't actually do not even have enough soil for this last one, which was the white Cadota. So I'm going to go ahead and mix some more soil, get this potted up, get this whole area cleaned up, and I will be back to you guys shortly. Okay, finally all 6 are potted up. They're in their rack, and I just have them right now sitting under the gazebo just for a little while. They're gonna get, I gave them a little spritz of some water, misted them really good, and I'm gonna go ahead and let them just sit out here and get a little bit of sun, not too much. I'm expecting some kind of transplant shock, but hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and leave these big leaves on here. Normally I cut the big leaves off when I transplant to give that a little bit more focus on the roots and the adaptation. All right, that's it for this one. I'll come back in a couple weeks. We'll see how it's doing. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Come along with me on this journey as I work on my trees, play with old cars, and do pretty much anything I want in my retirement. Thanks for watching the Gearhead Gardener here on Filet TV.